Okay, so this is part 2 because I can only record for 5 minutes. So, this is what it looks like with manipulatives. You do need to take a screenshot of this after you finish building it for your football stadium word problems. You are then asked to draw a sketch of it. So obviously you can't transfer this onto your paper. You are going to draw a sketch. So I'm going to show you what that will look like. So I'm going to go ahead and clear this. You could take a screenshot of this and use it as an example. And I'm going to clear this, and now I'm going to show you just how to do it if I were to draw a sketch on my paper. So we'll do the same problem we just did, which was 12 times 34. So without my blocks, I'm going to draw my rectangle, because when we did finish solving our partial products, we were left with a rectangle and then added up the parts. And I'm going to break apart my numbers into what we call expanded form, because area model is all about breaking apart our factors and multiplying each value. So I have my 30 and my 4, just like we did up at the top here with 3 10s and 4 1s. And then I have my 10 and my 2, just like we did on this side. I'm now going to break this into 4 equal groups. Notice I made the 30 space larger than the 4 space. And then also across this way, 10 is bigger than 2, so I made it gave it more space. Now, you'll do exactly what you just did. You'll multiply, so we're going to do our 10 by both factors, 30 and 4. This allows us more mental math, because if we were using 34, that might be a little bit harder to multiply, but if we break it into 30 and 4, we can do mental math. So 10 times 30, or what is 30 10 times bigger, 10 times more than 30 is 300. Then we're going to do our 10 times our 4. If I have 4 and I get 10 times bigger, I now have 40. We've multiplied our 10 by both parts, so now we're going to do our 2. Our 2 times our 30, which 2 groups of 30 is 60. And then our 2 times our 4, 2 times 4 is 8. And when I add all this together, you could also go by rows, or excuse me, I should say columns. So if this was 40 plus 8 is 48, 30 plus 60 is 360. And then if I added those parts together, I would get 8. 6 10s plus 4 10s is 100, so I don't have any 10s left. I have another group of 100, and I get 408. So when you sketch it on your paper, it should look like this instead of using and drawing out the individual blocks, because that would be a little difficult. So just sketch it like I did here.